Mic check. One, two, three. Look, bro. I know y'all thinking like, why this man shirt off? Look, bro. I just got up. I just got up. It's 3:34. Look, man. You ever? This is the good thing. This is what like. This whole video is about to be on purpose, bro. Cause like purpose is the foundation for everything. Like the human drive. You gotta have a purpose. Like you're just not here living for no reason. And I find a lot of people when they grow up, they do deal with this problem. You only can create purpose, bro. You can only feel purpose. Purpose is not a fact, it's more of a feeling. And so, like, no matter where you go, or what you believe in, or wherever, you can only find purpose by going out and getting that purpose. Like, if you sit on the grass, you're not going to find a purpose for life. If you go to school, go home, and not do anything, you're not going to find a purpose for life. And I feel like as a younger person, we do expect to want to like become a doctor, a firefighter, I'm going to be a veterinarian when I grow up. That the older you get, the more you just like, really? So I want to come here and say, like, if you're lost, do something. Like my same purpose is like me recording this video, right? I'm sitting down, I'm like, dang. Like I see a problem within my social circle or wherever I perceive. I see a problem and I feel like I need to talk about it and kind of clear it up for people. And that's my purpose, right? I don't have to do that. Nothing's telling me that I gotta do that. There's no fact to it. Like, oh, you gotta do this to be successful. No. I'm doing this out of my own kind and heart. So like, you get bored one day and you draw, and magically it makes you feel a certain way, and you feel like you need to prescribe this to people. Now you're an artist. One day you might mess with animals. It makes you happy. Bam, you're a vet, right? So until you go to that point in life, whether it's when you're like dying, which is unfortunate, or when you're born, unless you have that experience where you perceive that this is my purpose and this is what I want to do in life, nothing tells us anything that we have to do when we are born. You can rot on the side of the sidewalk, or you can be like me and have dreams of, being comfort, right? And if that's your purpose, then that's your purpose. It's your goal. It's not life's goal. There is no life goal. We're all doomed to die. There is no life goal, but you can find your purpose within your life. And usually that comes from experience. So don't think that it's going to come to you. Like, yeah, if you want to see it as the way, like, if you think life is all scripted, then yeah, sure, you can see it that way, but it's random. It's random. And most people want to think that, purpose is going to come to them, bro. It's not. And once you have that purpose, then you got to believe in that purpose, bro. Like, I want to become this big entrepreneur helping people and whatnot. But if I don't get up and actually do it, if I don't work towards that purpose or goal, if y'all want to say that, I have to do it. And I have to believe in myself. So there's multiple levels when it comes to like purpose and whatnot. And I know like Kendrick, what are you doing with your shirt? Like that's the purpose, bro. Like I could get up, I could record a video, I could post it, make a thumbnail, and then help someone, even if it's only one view, right? I can put this out there and help someone who might be lost, or they might be emotionally depressed, because if you don't have a purpose in life, like you're there's no point in living, right? And a lot of people do stuff that literally like stimulates them, like gives them dopamine, but at the same time, when they find themselves without that dopamine, they feel like they shouldn't exist, right? Most people go out, have fun with friends, drink coffee, go out, go wherever, come back home, and just be stuck. But if you could constantly chase your purpose, bro, I swear your life is going to become 100% better, because then You have a goal. Nothing can give you a goal, bro. You can find it within yourself, though. And I mean, if you believe in religion, I take my religion and I use it as a guide. It can't give you, but you could use it as a guide. And, you know, if you don't believe in religion, then find your purpose, bro, and back that up within yourself. You don't need to be anything, as long as you have that purpose in life. And I want people to not feel as depressed. I want people to be as positive as possible, bro. I don't want people to go out trying to end themselves. I don't want people to be mad. I want people to be disciplined. I want people to understand. I want people to perceive rather than get mad over small stuff. We are growing as humanity, and the only thing that's going to stop us from imminent doom is being smart. You give a dumb person a bomb, and one thing goes wrong, they going to blow their ass up. Ass, intestines everywhere. So, just make sure you find your purpose, bro. You have to create that opportunity to get that purpose. You're not going to get it when you want it. Like I said, life is random. So, one day, bro, and if that's every day, stop looking at life as like if you're being judged, if you're being watched, or if you just do what another person says, bro. Do what you want to do, bro. If you want to get rich, get rich. If you don't, don't. If you want to pay your bills, just find a goal, bro. Find a purpose, because you won't go anywhere. You will want something, but you can't get it. And that's what makes us so diverse as humans, bro. Like, technically our brains is the same, but they're not. Right? And it's so crazy. Like, a portion of that is genetical. That's probably not even a word. But a portion of it is genetic, and the other is like environmental or something. I didn't study too much into psychology, but it's crazy, bro. We're all the same, but we're different. So your purpose might not be the same as someone else's, or someone who once had expectations from you. And you got to understand that, bro. And you got to go against the grain, and you got to do what you got to do, bro. And I feel like me coming up here even allows me to release some stress, because sometimes I feel a certain way about my life, and I could clarify it to y'all before I even know it myself. And then I look back at my own footage, and I'm sitting there like, yeah, like, this is what I gotta do, bro. And make sure that whatever you do in life is not led by someone else. Not just purpose. Like, you gotta have collaboration, whether that's your partner or whoever you surround yourself with. You gotta be able to click, bro, or your experience is just gonna be terrible. And you only live once in this life, bro. You only live once. So stop whatever you're doing. If it's bad, if you know it's bad, or if you know it's gonna get in the way, stop. It's easier said than done. I go through it myself, y'all. We are all human, bro. So, that being said, find your purpose. Get to whatever you think is the bag, and get it done. And at the end of it, you might find another purpose, or you might find multiple purposes. You might have multiple things going on. So, your life, if you are in a depressed block right now, or if something's going on, it'll be cool, bro. It'll be cool. I promise y'all, it will be cool. And like, even now, like, it hurts. You can't really ignore the pain too much, right? When you do disconnect yourself from something, whether that's like fighting it or just like the emotional part of it. But like, if you could look at it like, yeah, I only live once, and I want to have a lot of good things going on, or a lot of like good clicks. If you can accept that and put that priority over everything when you do feel down, then you will find some way to make it out. And eventually your brain, for some odd reason, the worst thing could happen to a human and just desensitize. The brain is crazy, bro. the conscious, the soul, or whatever you want to call it, our existence, our concepts and stuff is crazy, bro. Cause like there's multiple records where people are told that they're gonna die, and if they believe that they die or they're dying, they die. Someone was given a placebo when they were depressed, and they took all the pills because like they were just depressed. They wanted to be more happy. They wanted to, off themselves. The people in the hospital told them that he was gonna die. Then they called up where he got the pills. Oh, he got the placebo. That shit ain't real. But he was dying the whole time. So he mentally believed that he was dying and actually was like deteriorating. Once he's told, oh, this placebo, body fixes instantly. There's so many cases, medical records, medical stuff. There's probably a whole breakdown of it. Whatever you think is what you will become. You think you're going to die, you're probably going to die. If you're feeling like you need to fight, then you're going to fight, bro. But you got to remind yourself that. And it's kind of hard. So find your purpose. Keep your brain sharp on your goals. And always go against the grain if it's not what you accept. Because until a quasar comes out of nowhere and wipes Earth off of the map, I'm pretty sure we're good as humans. Pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? It can be our own people sometimes. So look, I know it's like 3 a.m. I'm probably not going to edit this, but I do want to help y'all. I want to make sure that we are on the same level. I want to make sure that my audience is good, bro, because my whole factor of everything that I do is so that I can help somebody else. I don't care about, I don't care too much. I'm not going to say I don't care, but I don't care too much about being flashy or whatnot. I just care about being able to help. So I hope that this can get you on the right track. I hope this can give you some more hope. I hope this can align your brain better. But that's going to be it for today. It's a short little video. I'll probably upload another video. I got some more coming out. Probably going to upload once or twice every week, at least, on the least. If I do got time, then I'll upload another one. But if you're on the right track, amazing. If you're not, hopefully we can get you back on the right track and we can get you somewhere nice and easy and you can feel better about your life. Because you only live once in this life, as of we know. Whatever we can perceive, whatever you believe in, we only live once. For now, until that's what you believe, you get to that point. So be thankful for the life that we live and make sure you get it done, bro. Because that's the only thing that's going to drive me, bro. Remind yourself. Sometimes we got to discipline our own selves. And that's the only way that I could get far. So, look, I hope y'all have a good day. And remember, y'all, stay busy. That's the only time I looked at the camera, man. Why did I even do